Well, hello, ladies. How are you? Good afternoon. What's going on with you, ladies? Anything good? Well,
Hello.
hi. Well, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I was just thinking, the Three to Agree song that we have. I know I keep on mentioning this, but I'll always like to talk about her because she's just an amazing person. Kim Green. I think she's out in Texas right now, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe she's in North Carolina, South Carolina. Actually, I don't even know where she's at, but she's not here. I can tell you that. But anyway, she's an amazing person that I worked with out in the Middle East, and we became really, really close. And she actually came up with that song for us in Kuwait while we were over there. And yeah, I still talk to her today. But anyway, Kim, I know you listen, so thank you. I do appreciate that jingle. I love it. But anyway, we are back on is this our third or fourth episode? I can't remember. You guys know?
Third, maybe?
Third, maybe? Third, maybe? Okay. Season 6, third episode. And we're getting things kicked off. We got a lot of cool things that we're going to be talking about. But before we get started, I want to go ahead and ask Janie, what's going on? How you been? What's been going on in your life? Anything exciting? Have you been watching any good movies or anything?
Not been watching any good movies, but I will tell you about my cat. How's
Oh,
that?
the kitty. We saw the kitty
Yeah.
the other day on the screen.
So that's right. So I bought a cat leash for my cat because I would like to take the cat out. He loves the outside, and he would love to be an outside kitty, but he doesn't do well in the outside. So
Sounds like a
I got him
spoiled
a cute
cat to
little
me.
leash. Yeah. And so we were trying the leash out in my backyard, which is not fenced in. And all of a sudden, a giant German Shepherd comes
Uh-oh.
running up. And I pretty much thought, this is it. No more cat. Cat's going to be German Shepherd treats. It all worked out fine, but it was very scary. So now leash time is there's a little bit of anxiety on the leash time. I don't think the cat has anxiety, but I do. So, but yes. But
Okay, now
he
wait.
loves.
I have a question.
Yes.
So what kind of leash is this? Does it go around the cat's neck or the body?
It's a harness that goes around the body, and they do sell them. I bought it from a pet store,
Okay.
and that Five Below has them as well. So
It's okay. So all of our animal lovers, you won't have to get mad. It's not going around the neck. It's going around the body. It's totally safe. All right.
and you can purchase one at Five Below for like $4. So I mean, it was super cheap. So cannot be the only person that's out walking their cat.
No, I
because
see people. I
clearly-
know there's people on
Yeah.
TikTok that walk their chickens.
That's funny. They got leashes for chickens?
They do.
What?
Yeah, they have whole outfits for chickens.
Yes. Look it up. They do.
No.
Yes. Okay, going
Dude.
back to your cat, though, I have another question.
Okay.
So this German Shepherd is coming at you?
Cat. Well, he wasn't coming at us. He was coming for the cat.
Okay, but you were with the cat.
Specifically. Yes, I had the cat on the leash, and of course the cat's trying to run while they're on the leash. It's not working so well. The
So
cat's
did
trying
you
to take the leash off.
run into the house and just drag the cat behind you? Did you
Oh
pick
no,
up
the cat was ahead of me trying to get into the house, trying to get out of its leash. I'm trying to pick the cat up. The cat's squirming. I thought I broke the cat's leg. It called me up. It was a whole
My
thing. I got
gosh.
the cat. We got
Oh,
inside,
that's
and then
not
the German
funny,
Shepherd
but
is
funny. Okay.
pacing outside my back door for a few minutes, and I still don't know where the German Shepherd came from. I've driven through the neighborhood. I just want to find the people that own it and say, "Hey, is he friendly? Is he going to eat my
Does he
cat?"
like
That's all I want.
cats? Yes. Because I have a German Shepherd and it's fine with my cat. So you just
I
never
wasn't
know.
going to test it out. I didn't think
Yeah,
Eddie should
probably
be
a
the
good
test
idea.
cat.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And it sounds like your cat didn't want any part of it either.
no. And he
No.
loves dog. Like, he doesn't have an issue with it. It was just this dog was like very
That's
zoned in,
right.
very zoned
That-
in on the cat.
Too much.
Have you
Too
seen the
much.
German Shepherd since?
I have not.
Huh. Okay.
So
I can kind of relate to that, honestly, because when my wife comes up and wants me to like fold my laundry or something, I kind of take off and run the other direction too. So I understand.
and then
It
the
Does he
leash
happens.
chase
gets
you?
tighter. You feel the leash getting tighter as she's
Oh
pulling
yeah,
back.
she's pulling me back, and yes, and by the way, that leash is around my neck. It's not around my body. So just want to make that clear.
I don't know, but Rachel, what's going on with you?
Yeah, have you seen any good movies or anything?
Okay, so not a lot going on with me, but I have been watching something. I know you guys have seen this because it's everywhere. But did you see the girl who was in Brazil and went bungee jumping and they forgot to harness her?
Yes.
My gosh, I have. That's
And
horrible.
they actually have a video of it, but, like, they have the guys, like, taking her up to the end or whatever, and they just throw her over, and she has
Yeah,
no harness attached to her.
nothing.
Nothing. And then they were all
That's
arrested, and some of them ran. I don't know. I just was in shock. That whole thing just shocked the crap out of me.
yeah, I heard that they're prosecuting him as
Yeah, but
murder.
do you think they did it on purpose? Do you really think that they're
I
that
don't I don't think they
dumb?
did it I don't think they did it on purpose, but yes, I do think they're that dumb. I think that they're just a long day of work. Maybe they partied too hard the night before or whatever the situation was, and they weren't paying attention and they weren't doing what they were supposed to do. And it
I
cost
don't know.
someone's
If I
life.
went bungee jumping, the first thing I would do is make sure that thing is on me and it's secure to something else.
You know what? And that's a good
That's
point
my
too.
life.
I mean, it's a good point too. The girl probably should have turned around and checked as well, but
Well, and her boyfriend was there too.
yeah,
He
it's
was
like, what?
watching. So the whole
That's
thing
messed
just
up.
and you can see the harness thing laying right there in the road or whatever it was. I
Yeah,
don't know. The whole thing is just weird. I think it's sketch, my opinion.
it might be,
Was
you
there a
know.
language barrier
I don't know.
That was scary though. I'll tell you what, I'm never gonna go bungee jumping again.
Again?
again?
I went bungee jumping.
Where?
You don't know this?
I don't know. Maybe I do.
So when Beth and I was dating, Mike, my older brother Mike, he had a trip scheduled for Gatlinburg. So I was shocked, but your mom allowed her to go with us to Gatlinburg. And while we were there was a bungee jumping thing. And Mike goes, "Hey, you guys need to go bungee jumping." And Beth goes, "I ain't going bungee jumping." And I'm like, "I'll do it." Because I was a macho boyfriend, couldn't didn't want to be a wimp, right?
Mhm.
So I went up there and again, I checked everything out and made sure everything was good. And, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "No." And they said, "1, 2," and then they pushed me off. It was freaking awesome.
Would you do
Of
it
course,
now?
no. Hell, I'm
No.
old. No way I would do it now. I would probably cry like a baby heading down. But I did then and yeah. Yeah, I thought I was it didn't impress Beth, though. I thought it would, but it didn't. But anyway, hey, at
And my
least I could
roommate
say I
from
did it.
college went bungee jumping when we were on spring break in South Padre Island.
Mm,
It was like one of those ones. It was like the carnival people that like set up, and she
uh-huh.
went bungee. She is still alive to talk
Well,
about it.
that's
So
good. That is good. That is good. But that's a shame about that girl though that lost her life over that. I hate to hear that. It's you pay for something and you think people have the proper training and they're paying attention and this happens. So sad.
Apparently, though, that's not the first death there.
right.
Crazy. Well, so that means more rules and regulations are going to be coming out, and hopefully it'll do better. It doesn't bring back the loved ones or the ones that died and the loved ones that are grieving, for loss. But I don't know. That is crazy. But so did you ladies hear? It's my turn. Is that what Rachel got? Anything else?
No, that's
Okay.
all.
Did you guys hear? Drum roll. That's the Dirty Duo. Well, Jeannie, do you remember the Dirty Duo? I don't know if you do or
Hmm.
not. Okay, my
I
band.
do.
Okay. So now the Dirty Trio has formed since I've been back from Kuwait. And basically it's Aaron Sams, Josh Brashears, and myself. So Josh plays bass. Aaron plays pretty mean guitar, and I just act like I know how to play guitar. And
Who's singing?
it'll be me and Aaron.
Oh,
Aaron and
okay.
I, probably mostly Aaron, but yeah, it'll be both of us. But it's going to be a little different because what I'm doing is I'm learning all these songs that you wouldn't think a older American, classic rock fan would sing. Like yesterday, I was practicing Fireworks from Katy Perry,
Cool.
you
That's
know,
cool.
and I do an Ashley Keys song now, and I do Billie Eilish songs. Just things that just different.
Yeah.
But mostly it's all classic rock, and we love it. And considering that it's called a Dirty Trio, some of the members probably doesn't have the cleanest mouths when we go out and play. But yeah, it's still fun, and I'm looking forward to it. So I would say probably by the end
Do
of
you
summer,
have
maybe
any?
a little before summer.
That was gonna be my
Mm,
question. Do you have anything booked?
Yep.
Yeah,
Where are
nothing,
you guys playing at?
nothing. We don't have nothing yet. I mean, this was just decided, even though I do have a T-shirt made already. I'll share it to you guys later, but I did not make the T-shirt. I actually got the logo printed from a third company, which I want to tell you about later. It's a lot cheaper what it would cost us to make it, Rachel. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I'll talk to you later about that. But needless to say, yeah, got a was playing around with a T-shirt and got that ready to go, and yeah, looking forward to it. But probably by the end of summer, maybe a little before. We can actually go out and do it now if we wanted to. I mean, we know a lot of songs already, but we want to make sure we're ready. We want to make sure that because I've been out of it for 2 years, so Aaron plays every day, every week, and Josh plays, I don't know, a few times a week maybe, or I don't know, but not as much as Aaron, but he does play out a lot. Probably just giving me enough chance to get caught up. But anyway, so look out for us. And if you guys need a band or if you know somewhere we can play, put it in the chat on Facebook, email me, call me, text me, get on the platforms and let us know because we are looking for places to play. But anyway, so today we'll go to that. Today we are talking about Rachel. What are we talking about? The cruise, the cruise killer. Is that what it is?
I know what it's called because there's
I
not a
don't know what it's called
documentary.
either.
There's no documentary for it or anything. But it's about where the stepbrother killed his stepsister on the Carnival Cruise,
On the Carnival Cruise,
which
yeah.
we will be on a Carnival Cruise here in a little bit.
Yes, but there ain't gonna be no killing.
No
That's
killing
the
on our
rule.
cruise.
No killing, yeah.
I think that's good.
Yeah, and I do wanna before we start, though, I do wanna give everybody a warning of the podcast because there will be some sexual content and, things that's probably not the best for, young children, so leave it up to you parents to, either pause this podcast, stop this podcast, or heck, let your 3-year-old listen to it. Totally up to you, but we do wanna let you know that, it's gonna get a little interesting here, and probably some stuff we talk about is not good for children, so just wanna throw that out to you. So, that being said, Rachel, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to you, and, I am gonna let you just take the show. The spotlight's on you. It's all you.
Why
Go,
me?
because I don't know nothing about it.
You really don't?
No, I mean, I okay, Rachel, you know how I am. All right. If you want to know the honest truth, we logged into this call before we started. I asked what we were talking about, and you told me, and I Googled it.
You haven't heard anything about it?
I mean,
It's
I
like
heard,
all over
I heard,
TikTok and everything.
I heard it. It's a tragedy, and it's very, very sad. And I do remember it being in the news, and I remember they don't know what happened. They just know that she died on a cruise,
No.
and
Well,
then
they know what happened now.
they know what happened now. Yeah, they know what's going on now. This is when I heard when I was listening to it.
Oh, okay.
At from when it was going on, and I know that then they expected foul play, and then later it came out who, which was very, very shocking. But that's pretty much all I know, and I know where they found her
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna. I'll let you explain all that stuff. But that's pretty much all I know.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's basically it.
All right. Well, so we
All done.
appreciate
Move
everybody
on. No.
logging in today. Appreciate everybody joining us on the phone. No, it's okay.
No, okay, so she went missing, obviously, and, I don't know how long she was missing. I can't remember what they said, but she was missing for a while, and they ended up finding her murdered, and she was underneath her bed, or at the bed in the cabin that she shared with her stepbrother. But, I mean, I don't know what you guys have heard, but from what I've heard, and I know you can't believe everything that you hear on the internet, like, I know that, so I don't know what of this is true and what's not. But, so apparently, he actually had a thing for her before all this happened, and apparently, allegedly, okay, the parents knew about this little crush that he had on her. So, like, do you not think it's odd that they would put them in a room together on
So
a
I didn't think they
cruise?
were put in the room together. I thought that they were in separate rooms. She was in with two other siblings, but he saw her go into, she left dinner early. She didn't feel good, so she left dinner early and said, I'm going to my room. And he saw her from, he was in another room, go in there. And then a few minutes later, he went in after her.
Okay, so I heard that them two shared a room. It was the parents in one room, the mom, the dad, and then them two had a room.
Oh, see,
That's
they
what I
had a
had
bunch of
heard.
siblings on there, and I thought she was in a room with 2 other siblings, and he was in another room, but she left dinner early, not feeling well,
I did hear that.
and went to her room, and he saw her go into that room, and then he went in after
Okay.
that.
Well, I guess we'll
But
have to Google that. I
again, I
don't
don't
know.
know
But
either.
yeah, so they ended up finding her murdered shoved underneath the bed. Yeah. I mean,
The graphic
after,
content
go ahead.
that she was strangled so
Mhm.
hard that her eardrums popped,
Yep.
and then they believe that her sexual assault occurred before she died.
Yes.
And she was 16, they described her as a very go lucky, always, bright and happy and easygoing. She had a lot of followers on social media because she took a lot of pictures and was just very interactive, and a pretty young girl.
Was she 16? Okay, I had heard she was 17.
I have 16.
Okay. I don't, like I said, I this is not a documentary on it, so you're just going by what people say. But yeah,
Yeah.
I also heard that I guess they did, after a swab, you can see DNA of semen or whatever. And there was actually someone else's too. So they found out that she was with another guy from the boat while she was on that cruise as well. And they said she had
Oh,
been
Wow.
that I did not
dancing.
know.
They said she had been dancing. Now, this is a TikTok person. Don't know if it's true. But yeah, they said she had been dancing with some other guy earlier and she met somebody. And so I guess the defense is going to use that his trial's not over, right?
Mm-mm.
It's not.
It,
No, it's September. This September.
yeah, okay. So the
Yeah.
pre-trial thing is they did or something. I don't know. Anyway, the
Yeah.
so the defense is going to try to use that because they're gonna try to say that it was someone else, from what I understand, because of that other guy she was with. I don't think that he can say it wasn't him though.
Either because they have an eyewitness that saw him go into that
Yeah,
room at that time frame.
right.
According, again, it's all hearsay, same thing. I'm hearing what you're hearing. So,
Yeah, and I guess you guys heard about the underwear part. That was very disturbing as well.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It,
And I don't know if this clears anything up, but I just got to a news station and it says here that Kepner's body was found in a room she was sharing with her stepbrother. She was found under the bed, wrapped in blanket and some kind of concealed by a life vest. That's
Oh,
interesting. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, that's what it says here. The medical examiner said that it was sexual assaulted. She was sexually assaulted. But
yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much what. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, Rachel.
Oh, that's good. I mean, that's basically the gist of it. Now we just got to wait for his trial, but he's sick in the head, so
and I think
Yeah.
this was like a blended family from a blended family. It's that my understanding that mom and dad had both been married maybe more than once before. And so there were several stepchildren that were in the picture for this.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me look that up.
While you're looking that up, it says she was a high school senior and cheerleader who hoped to attend the University of Georgia. Her father called her a beautiful, bright young girl who had so much life ahead of her, so many dreams, milestones, and moments that were taken far too soon.
So yeah, I always just wonder what signs were there before. Like, was there anything from that kid that, that he was possibly not necessarily interested in her, but interested in hurting somebody in the way that he did? Like, usually there's signs and symptoms of that. Like
Like
they are,
violent
yeah,
tendencies or
violence towards
something.
pets.
I don't know. I
Did
do
he
know
have
though,
outbursts?
like apparently from what I heard is that I mean, they knew that he had a crush on her. I mean, maybe
I
they
still
just
don't
thought it
know.
was like a childlike thing, like, ha ha ha, he
Yeah.
thinks, I don't know. What were you going to say,
Mm.
Jeannie?
I don't know. I didn't know that they were in the same room. I thought she was in with two of the other step kids. I thought he had a different room. Because that would be a little bit weird if you're aware that this child has a crush on this child and you're going to put them in the same
Yeah,
room.
that's why I was questioning that. I thought it was very weird.
That
So it
is
says
weird.
here that the Kepner family is a blended family featuring a total of 8 children and stepchildren. The specific number can vary slightly depending on whether half siblings are classified separately, but they consist of a mix of biological children, stepchildren, and half siblings resulting from multiple marriages. I don't know who was all on this cruise though. But also, like, what? How do you think that? How could he think that he could get away with it? The shove her under a bed and go on
Yeah,
with your
well, maybe
life,
he was
like
planning on throwing her
throwing her
over
over.
before he got caught.
Very
Yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah, and the news is so weird on this because I just went to another page and it says that she was killed. She was 18 years old when she got killed.
Yeah, I heard 18 and then I just heard 17 on the last thing that I watched.
Yeah, yeah. So it was 16, 17, and 18 so far. So yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
I'm sure there will be a documentary at some point.
They were sailing, was planned for 6 nights. Yeah, they were going to Jamaica, Mexico. And here again, she says she was 18, was sharing a room with her stepbrother who was 16. That's what this says. But who knows? But
So when something like this happens on a cruise, since you guys are going to be going on a cruise soon, I have this question. Does the cruise dock and everybody's cruise ends when this happens, or does the cruise dock and these people have to now leave the cruise because you're the problem and everybody else goes on about their merry way, even though someone was just murdered in room 262?
no, I think what happens is they keep the body on the ship until they dock. And wherever they dock next, which normally is the same day or the next day, or so I'm sure her body wasn't on the boat for very long
Right, but does
after they
everybody's
found
cruise
her.
end, or
No,
just
mm,
that family?
I think just yeah, her cruise. That's it's not funny, but yeah, that's it. I mean, they take her off the boat, and I'm sure the family got off with her. But yeah, and the ship keeps
'Cause
on
that would
going.
be like a big damper on your cruise. Like
I
this
know.
kid
I'm
was
just
just
wondering if
raped
they
and
tried to
murdered.
keep it like hush hush though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they probably did. They just got her off the ship and the family. Maybe they told the family how to get off too, which they probably didn't have to say anything because of course the family's going to get off with her. But I'm sure that's what happened because that's, these cruise ships, that's an awful lot of refunds.
Yeah.
They can't, they can't take that kind of loss because food's already bought, food's already prepared. They're already paying people for the cruise.
I
I don't
did
think this was,
hear that on cruise ships there is like a mini morgue or whatever where they keep the
mhm.
like frozen. There is one of those.
And that
Yeah,
makes sense. I just think because it's a homicide, I just wondered if it was different than if somebody just dies.
yeah, yeah,
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
I don't know. But see, you just bring up a good point, because what if it was a homicide? Well, it was a homicide and they had no idea who the killer was. Are they just gonna leave the
I know.
killer
I
on the
thought
ship?
about this too. Yeah, I
So
know.
you bring up, Jeannie, you bring up a good point because, yeah, I mean, maybe they did. Maybe they did exit the ship or have people exit the ship. I don't know, but that's weird. Or maybe they kept everybody on the ship and brought the law on the ship to try to figure out who it is. That way,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't let everybody leave.
yeah, or
Well, because they
something.
would
But
want to keep everybody, like those murder mystery shows where who did it?
I was thinking too. I
They
was
can't,
thinking Colonel
you can't
Mustard.
leave until we figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick.
Yes.
yeah, yeah. That's a good point. It's a good point. I don't know. I don't think that I'm looking for information about that. I don't see any information about that. So I'm kind of curious. If anybody out there knows, the backstory about this, please share on Facebook in our next podcast. We'll update everybody. But yeah, that's a great question.
And we can give a little plug to RAIN's National Sexual Assault Hotline. If anybody would need that, it's 800-656-HOPE. They have a live chat on their webpage, and you can text them as well.
Yes, thank you for that. That's very, very, very good information. But anyway, I guess it's you know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to play this one instead. So sorry, I hit the wrong button. My fault.
I can't hear anything that you're playing, by the way.
Neither can I.
You can't hear nothing?
No, I didn't even hear the intro.
I didn't hear the intro either.
Wow. Wow, I wish you guys would have told me that from the
I
beginning.
just told you.
Well, you did now, but I mean, we might have to redo this again if that's the case. But
I'll just have to add the music in. You're magical.
magical. Okay. All right. So we're not going to redo this podcast, and we'll figure it out somehow or another. But anyway, if anybody didn't hear it, I played a "Say What" song, which is basically just fun facts and stuff like that. I'm going to do some fun facts if you guys don't mind.
Let's go.
Do it.
Okay, let me find something here. So, did you know Mars isn't actually round?
Like a candy bar, or like, are you talking about the planet?
Good
That's it.
question.
Good question. Unlike any other rocky planet in the solar system, Mars is actually shaped like a rugby ball, but with different sizes along all three axes. So I think that's pretty cool. Did you know that, okay, we got a couple health people, here, but did you know there is no such thing as 0-calorie foods?
Is this
Water?
not considered food? Is water not food?
Now it says even low-calorie foods such as celery and watercress contains more energy than the body needs to produce them.
What?
Yeah,
That doesn't make sense to me either.
No.
yeah, but that's what it says right here. I mean, hey.
So what you're
Oh.
saying is it doesn't matter if you eat watercress, you're still going to gain weight? Is that what I'm hearing you say?
Well, it doesn't say anything about gaining weight, or does it? Energy that body needs to produce
Well,
them.
I'm still going to have calories.
Yeah, so you'll still have some kind of calories somewhere.
But what I heard, like with celery, is that when you eat it, you're actually, it's so little calories that you're burning more calories eating it than it is actually how many calories it has in it.
Oh,
Does
that make sense?
It does. You're speaking Rachel's language right now, Kurt. So tread lightly.
yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying I agreed with it. It's on black and white right here on the internet, and that's just what it says. And that's why I brought it up, because I knew people would disagree
We are
with
going to
it.
have a
So,
whole podcast on food and health and everything at some point, just FYI.
yes, I think it's a good idea, because I need that, because after I just ate my M&Ms here during the
You
podcast,
told me they were chocolate-covered peanuts.
they are chocolate-covered peanuts or M&Ms.
And they have little
That's hilarious.
emblems on them.
Yeah, see?
You-
Well, yeah.
They're
I don't know if you can see
chocolate-covered
it, but
candies in a hard candy-coated shell.
there.
Yeah, you could have
See?
literally
Yeah.
just said peanut M&Ms and I would have been like, "Oh, okay." But no, you're like chocolate-covered peanuts.
Well, I
That
didn't
makes
wanna
it
say
sound a
anything.
little
And then-
bit healthier.
I know,
in
that's
a
why I
hard
said it.
shell.
Organic chocolate with organic peanuts.
Jeannie, I want to tell you something.
Yes.
So, do you know what I'm going to tell her?
No, but I could only.
Remember when we were playing Sequence at your house that one day? Okay, so we're playing Sequence, right? A bunch of us. Do you know what Sequence is?
I don't. Is it a card game?
No, it's like
Oh,
this.
no.
It's a game, but anyway, we were playing Sequence. Kurt kept disappearing, okay? And we were like, where is Kurt? Like, what is he doing? It's his turn. And we'd have to like wait on him, okay? So he'd come upstairs and he would start sneaking like those M&M peanuts to people. And then when he was empty, his pockets were empty, he'd sneak off again and go get more peanut M&M. Bring
He had to
And then-
refuel.
and
That was
hand
the
them out.
refueling time.
How many times did you
hilarious.
disappear to go get peanut M&M?
Well, this bag is pretty big. It cost me $18 for this bag.
Oh
So
my
I got the big bag of peanuts. So
Note to all the listeners, Kurt's
That's right.
favorite is M&M's, peanut M&M's.
I'm thinking
Yes.
Kurt might have a problem.
I do. I do.
Like
see
it's
no
called
problem.
an addiction.
It's addiction, and I better stop it, because I lost 130 pounds, and that's the last thing that I should be eating, and I'm eating it. So I got to stop it.
Everything in moderation, Kurt.
Moderation. You'll be fine.
And I did that. I eat one, and then I grab another one, and I eat it, and I grab another one and eat it. I mean, I'm
When
not
did you
eating
buy
all at
that
the same time.
bag?
Today, and it's about half empty.
Boy.
No, I'm joking. I've had it for
Okay.
3 days, but Kira has been helping.
Okay.
Gus has been helping. By the way, do not feed your dog chocolates, but Gus kind of accidentally got into it. But anyway, but he's fine. I
He's a
think.
big dog, though.
Are you fine?
He
Yeah,
can
he
eat
I think
says
one.
he's going to be
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine. But yeah, anyway.
Those fun
So-
facts were good. I'm glad it was not about the Mars candy bar because we've moved on to the M&Ms.
We
So
moved on M&Ms, that's right. But one more thing, around 8 to 10% of people grind their teeth at night.
8 to 10% do.
Do.
I would
Grind their
say
teeth at night.
higher.
I would say it's way higher than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I usually take my teeth out at night, so I'm not part of that. Yeah, so
Are
I
you
don't.
joking with me right now?
I'm joking with you right now.
I didn't think your teeth came out.
I'm joking.
I was like, you have
I still
dentures and
wear-
didn't tell me?
I still wear a retainer at night, so I don't have to worry about grinding my teeth. So
There
I
you
do
go.
grind my teeth. I know I do.
you should still wear your retainer.
I didn't have braces.
That's not fair.
My kids didn't either. Neither did Adam. We
Well,
got
that's
lucky.
not fair. You were an
Knock on
anomaly.
wood.
Your entire
Yeah.
family.
I had braces and my teeth are still ugly.
Do you wear your
Do you get
retainer?
ready? Here he
No,
is.
there's the kitty, kitty, kitty,
Aw.
kitty.
There he is.
There's the kitty. But yeah, but anyway, but that's all I got today. Do you ladies have anything else, or we're going to wrap it up?
I don't have anything else. I just want to hear what our listeners want us to talk about, like topics
Yeah,
that they're interested in. I know that we want to talk about food. We want to talk about health. We want to talk about current events. And we love all the murder mystery things. But what else? What else should we put on the agenda?
that's right. That's right. We always look forward to hearing everybody out there's opinion because that actually helps us move forward as well. So, like she said, please let us know. Facebook page, let us know. You can get a hold of us all there. If you want to email us, it's 3toagree@gmail.com. You can just email us there and we'll get that as well. If you guys don't do social media, but we'd love to hear from you.
We have a web
Absolutely.
page, right? We have a web page.
Well, not yet.
We
Do
did.
we? We
We
did.
do. And who made our web page?
Wouldn't be me.
Who? Well,
It was that startup company. What was their name?
Rachel,
Launch Point
that's you.
Marketing.
Yeah, I was like,
But it's not live because we have to pay for it to go live.
yeah, it's a good website though. I mean,
And the creators are pretty cool. And
They
they're looking
are
for some work.
amazing.
they are really really cool, and I think that if
Once
anybody
we
out
get-
there's looking for a website, go to our Facebook page. It's on there. All their information's on there. If you
Yeah.
don't see it on there, let us know. We'll give it to you. But
Once we get
you
some
won't be depressed.
sponsors and start making money, we can use that website.
That's right. That's right. Unless maybe our fans will just donate a couple $1,000s each, and we'll be
I'm
okay.
up. That's fine. I'm up for that.
I mean, I'm good for that. What do you think, Janie? Think
I
that's
think
good?
so. Is it how many fans do we have? 7?
Seven. So that's $7,000. That's right.
That's perfect.
Seven. I think Jeannie's stretching a little bit. I think it's more like 4, but we'll go with 7 because it makes it sound better than 4. We can do that.
Woohoo!
No, but all honesty, again, ladies, I do appreciate you all being on here today to talk about this. Couldn't do it without you. And like Jeannie was saying earlier, if anybody has any ideas for us, want to send us an email or social media post, let us know what you think. We'd love to hear from you. But until then, I wish everybody have a wonderful week and stay safe. And we will chat at you soon. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
Yeah.